Can TMJ cause headaches? Hi, I'm Dr. Dave Candy, and in this video, I'm going to tell you 3 ways that TMJ can cause headaches, plus 3 simple solutions that you can use to stop headaches if they are coming from your TMJ. So first of all, what are the 3 things that can cause headaches from TMJ? Well, the first problem is a muscular problem, that there can be trigger points in your masseter muscle right here that refer up into the side of your head, as well as the temporalis muscle up here is another muscle that you use for chewing. So if you clench your teeth a lot or grit your teeth or grind your teeth at night, that can cause some tension in those muscles, both in the masseter as well as in the temporalis, and that can give you symptoms that many people mistake for a headache. In fact, many people with TMJ don't actually know that they have TMJ at first. Sometimes the first symptom to present is a chronic headache. So what's the second cause? Well, the second cause is nerve related, that the trigeminal nerve runs through your jaw. It has 3 branches, one that goes up into your head, one that goes into the upper lip, and one that goes into the lower jaw. And the main branch of the trigeminal nerve runs right through the masseter here. So if you have a lot of tension in your jaw muscles from TMJ, then that can put pressure on that main branch of the masseter, and it can give you symptoms both in your jaw, in your upper lip, as well as it can cause headaches. Now, the third cause of headaches from TMJ is actually not to do with the TMJ itself, but it's a cause of both headaches and TMJ. And so by fixing this problem, you can fix both your headaches and your TMJ with one single thing. And so what is that? Well, when you sit with a forward head posture like that, it puts a lot more stress on your jaw muscles. It actually makes it a lot harder to open your mouth like that than when you're sitting upright. And so if you sit with a forward head posture like that, it can cause TMJ, but the muscles in the back of your head here, they also refer pain up into your head and can cause a headache just from those muscles itself. So let's start with that as a solution, that if that is the problem, then just correcting your posture, instead of sitting with a forward head like that, trying to stack your head up above your shoulders with your chin slightly tucked. That way your spine supports the weight of your head rather than having to use your neck muscles to hold your head up. And so that will stop TMJ symptoms as well as headache symptoms if they're coming from poor posture, from having your head out forward like that. Now, the second solution is avoiding clenching your teeth. And that's kind of hard to do, especially at nighttime when you can't control it. So there are bite guards. They're moderately successful. Most people with TMJ find that when they use a bite guard, they just end up chewing down on the guard or wearing the guard down. To truly stop TMJ at night, it's better to have a night splint made by a dentist who specializes in TMJ that'll keep your jaw in the correct position at nighttime. But during the daytime, a helpful tip that you can use on your own is just putting your tongue behind your top teeth like that. And during the daytime, when you're not talking, when you're not eating, trying to rest your tongue up there with your lips closed, just so you're not clenching your teeth together. When you put your tongue behind your top teeth like that, it makes it really hard to clench your jaw muscles at the same time. So that's another simple tip that you can use to relieve headaches if they are coming from TMJ. Now, the third thing is just doing some self-trigger point release that I mentioned earlier, that trigger points in the masseter muscle as well as in the temporalis muscle, they can cause symptoms of headache. And so if you can locate little knots in the muscle, and to do that, the masseter muscle runs with fibers vertical like this. And so if you're going to find the knots, you actually want to kind of go across that fiber and kind of go from forward to backwards. You can move up and down to find the area in the jaw where it's most tender. But when you find one of those knots, kind of find the most tender area on it, and then just hold a gentle pressure on it. You don't want to hold so much pressure that it's causing you a lot of pain. You shouldn't feel worse after doing this, but it might be a little bit uncomfortable while you're actually pushing on it. Use a pressure that you wouldn't want to hold all day, but that you're not just dying in pain, that you could hold it there for a couple of minutes, because you do want to hold it there for 2 to 3 minutes and slowly allow that trigger point to release. Some people describe it as like a stick of butter melting underneath your fingers, or like putting your fingers on an ice cube and letting that ice cube melt away. You're not trying to manually mash down and grind that trigger point out. That just gets irritating and it makes your jaw muscles hurt worse, and as a result, spasm worse. So you want to find the trigger point by kind of rolling back and forth on it, and then just hold a gentle pressure on that sore spot on the trigger point. Again, you should be able to maintain that for about 2 to 3 minutes. And there's usually more than one trigger point in your master. There are several different ones. So you're going to want to go up and down that whole length of the muscle to find all the trigger points in your master, as well as your temporalis is a fan-shaped muscle that runs kind of with its fibers like that. So you're going to want to go all the way from the back of your head to the side of the head to the front of your head, and it's usually more the anterior and the middle temporalis that'll give you the most pain as far as headaches are related, and the most trouble with TMJ. So those are the three things that you can do. 1, fixing your posture. Number 2, putting your tongue behind your top teeth so that you avoid clenching. And number 3 is doing some self-trigger point release to the master and the temporalis muscle. Now, if you try those things and you're still having some trouble, or you can't locate the trigger points, or you just need some additional help, seeing a physical therapist who specializes in TMJ can be helpful for TMJ as well. And we happen to do that here at More for Life. So if you have been struggling with TMJ and you haven't been able to get some help just using some at-home tips or wearing a night guard, then give us a call at More for Life if you're in St. Louis, and we'd be happy to help you out. And if you're watching this from somewhere else but you found any of these tips helpful, give the video a like and subscribe to our channel so you can get notified of our future videos. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.